Right then guys, girls, got a bit of a special treat today. For me, I suppose, and for anyone else who's interested. Basically had a friend come round this morning. He made me a rotary spark gap. I gave him a rough idea of what I wanted, sort of a little bit on dimensions, just of the disc really. And this is what he came up with for me. I'm extremely chuffed with it. I can get a bit more light over there so you can see it a little better. That is a 3-phase motor. Get on the plate there. Yeah, 3-phase. Well, what can I say? I'm chuffed to pieces with it. So first of all, thank you very much, Andrew. Yeah, Andrew. I don't know whether I can really get down here. Ow. Right. Now I'm going to do a little bit of explaining, because I've shown a couple of people pictures of this, put it on my Google Plus thingy, and people are like, oh, you're going to have nuts and bolts flying everywhere. Well, I'm not, okay? After the Geek Group's spark gap catching fire, well, MMC catching fire, after the spark gap failed, everyone's been a bit like, oh my god, no, can't do anything unless it's built better than the Geek Group. Well, that's not a diss to the Geek Group, by the way, okay? I just want you all to know, they run their Tesla coil at 200 kVA, okay? That's a hell of a lot more power than I will ever have, alright? As for nuts and bolts flying everywhere, this thing is remarkably safe. These are actually, when you think about it, clamping each other together. These here, this is 8mm rod. These are actually going to be replaced. I've actually got at the moment, I'm waiting for some 100mm by 8mm tungsten rod to turn up. So I'll have 4 pieces, 10mm in each gap. So that is my spark gap, and again, thank you very much, Andrew. Now he's also kind enough to stick 10 meters of 3-phase cable on it, a variable frequency drive, which, as you can see, he says ready. I think now, this is how good a bloke he is. He actually apologised because he didn't have a clean box. You know, you've done all that for me, mate. Thank you. Now, he did actually tell me how I can get to program. He set a program on it for me. Program 1, it goes up to, I can't remember what it is. Can't remember. But basically, it's program 2 that is going to be what I need to be using it on mainly. But I can use it as it is in program 1, it's fine. But I do have a nice big instruction manual to read through. So I'm going to give you a quick demo of it. All I've got here is a pot and a switch, so I can turn it on and it starts spinning. Very well balanced. It doesn't vibrate at all, doesn't shake or anything. And as you can see, that is running at 30 Hertz. Now if I turn the knob here, if I can get a grip on it, as I can't grip it. As I turn it up, I can turn the frequency up. So I can get, that's 50 Hertz, that's where it should be running at. So I'm not going to be needing it much more than about 60 something Hertz to get my 1500 RPM, which is what I'm looking for. But I can actually take it up to 100. Yeah. So that is absolutely awesome. Thank you so much, mate. Right, I'm so chuffed with that, you wouldn't believe. Now I'm going to put a link to his channel at the bottom, and most of you guys are going to want to go visit. He's got some really good videos, really cool stuff. He's very much like me, not into all the YouTube politics bollocks, oh, I've got more subscribers than you, so I'm better than you. None of that bullshit, none of that crap. He is really genuine bloke. If you want to go visit his channel, as I say, I'm going to put a link at the bottom. He's got jet engines in minis. Yeah, you heard it right, jet engines in minis. Also it's got Tesla coil, which is going to be getting up and running again soon. So he's going to be, hopefully he said within the next couple of weeks there'll be some more videos of his Tesla coil running. And it is a monster. So definitely go check out his channel, guys. But as I said, he's not into YouTube politics. If you haven't got anything nice to say, don't say it at all, as they say. So yeah, do check it out anyway. Now also, he brought me this round. You're thinking, oh my god, what is that? Looks like a piece of shit. Well, actually, it is an X-ray head, and I plan on actually doing some X-rays with it at some point. Now, I haven't got a safe environment to do that in at the moment. When I do, I will be creating my own X-rays safely. Yeah, I'm not taking that apart to get the transformer out. I'm done with all X-ray transformers. They're bollocks, they're crap, they're low power, really low power. Even 150 kV at 10 milliamps is nothing. It's like, what, 150 watts? Get more like that out of a flyback transformer. So I'm done with that. He did actually also help me out on what this was all about. This is for a DC motor, frequency drive for a DC motor, because you've actually got the armature connections, and the thingy. Oh, I can't think what it is. F. What does the F stand for on a DC motor? Someone will tell me. I'm not going to sit here thinking about it, wasting everybody's time. Oh, field. There you go. You've got your armature, your main power for your armature, and then your field windings. But he's going to try and help me out with that bit, because that's 34 amp. He's pretty certain that can't run on single phase, but anyway. Videos to come. I've got two current clamps here, 1000 amp current clamps. One is a HEME, AC, and yep, DC. It's a powered one. Awesome. I wanted to, because obviously it's good to measure in and out. And also one exactly the same, made by Fluke. So I should be doing a bit of a competition between the two, seeing if one is better than the other. You know, they are virtually identical. I can't find any differences in them, but you know, there could be. Fluke do now own the company HEME, so that's something to think about. But yeah, you know, really chuffed. I plan on also putting the pot on the controller for this thing is a 10k ohm pot. I've got a 10k ohm 10 turn pot, so I'm going to put one of these knobs on it with the dial. It won't focus in with the dial, so I can really dial it in to precise, and then once you get it there you can lock it, and then with the old digital tacho you just put it there, shine it at the label when it spins. You all know how a digital tacho works. I'm not going to teach you how to suck eggs, but yeah, so really chuffed with that, really chuffed. So thank you very much, mate. I think that's about it for today. Say about it, but yeah, there was one other thing that I would like some advice on. People have been asking, and it quite often ask, you know, how do I use a ballast? Now there's some people out there with a mine of information, and they've got electrical safety down to the T, but they don't know what a ballast is. They don't know how to use it. There's some people out there that have, you know, they want to know how to wire ballast, they want to know how to wire up transformers and stuff. What I want to know, I want some feedback from you guys, okay? I'm happy to help people. I'd rather see people do things in a safe manner than maybe wire it wrong and go killing themselves or whatever. So I'd like your feedback on whether you think I should do a tutorial video on how to wire up, say, 2 potential transformers or whatever. So thanks for watching guys, please like, comment, subscribe, check out Andrew's channel.